Hi Taurus, welcome to your March 2020 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Special welcome to my podcast listeners on Apple and Spotify. Let's get some oracle cards for you, Taurus. What is the message for Taurus? Okay, we have the spider. Speaks of patterns. Let's get a spirit animal for you as well, Taurus, for the month of March. Spirit animal for Taurus, please. In March, okay, that's way too many. Let's try that again. Spirit animal for Taurus for the month of March. We have the loon. And the loon is a bird, and it's intuitive energy. And let's see what the focus is for you for Taurus for the month of March. The focus for Taurus. Okay, we have fulfillment. Full moon energy. Beautiful. Watery flow around that as well. So Taurus, let's take a look at the oracles. So Taurus, whenever I see a full moon energy, I see completion of a cycle, which in this case I feel is around emotions. There is achievement here, fulfillment, and it's a period in which a successful outcome of some kind of emotional issue that's been around you is indicated. So whatever has transpired here, it seems like there's been some kind of positive direction. There's movement. There is some kind of satisfying conclusion being achieved, and you will feel fulfilled. So March looks good when it comes to emotional fulfillment. Now, the loon card as your spirit animal for the month. The energy around this one is of the intuition, the call of the loon. It's very much a stirring of the soul. Their sounds can evoke reverence and imagination. Loons have a complex communication system, and that's highly evolved. Loons are also very powerful and intuitive. So speaking your truth, being brave, communicating, needing to speak out. There's an energy around this of listening to the song in your soul, trusting your intuition, emerging from a busy life, recognizing that you are unique and that you have a lot of people around you that appreciate you, Taurus. So there's a feeling around this of taking time to still the mind, connect with your soul, be vocal in some way, express yourself, express your love. There's a feeling around this of insights and answers arising from the depths of your soul. It's very important kind of emotional energy that I'm picking up around that loon, and it's a beautiful thing. Now when we talk about the spider, what I'm getting around that is freedom. When you think of a spider, what does it do? Well, it entraps. So any kind of pattern in your life, I feel, is being revealed and it's closing out. Anything that is negative, any negative patterns are closing out so that you can consciously create what you want from this point forward. So whatever has been sticky for you, whatever has felt like a trap in the past, you no longer need to feel that trap. You no longer need to feel stuck by anyone or anything. So Taurus, you've got a new sense of freedom here, the song of the soul, moving forward. And it's very personal energy. It's something that is calling to you, your soul's journey. And there is a sense here of weaving the web that you want to weave, not the patterns of the past. The high energy around this is of the joy of creating your own reality, fulfillment, success, feeling emotionally happy and content. The challenge, though, is issues of control and manipulation. Now, don't feel that that's you, Taurus. It may be someone around you where you're having to meet the challenge of someone who is maybe a bit controlling or manipulative. So Taurus, let's see where this goes. I've meditated on your energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords for you. So there is that truth. That's you speaking your truth. So perhaps you have been, in the past, maybe keeping things to yourself, not speaking out. I see that changing in March. I see you revealing where there has been an emotional block. I get you wanting to express your emotions. Where there are some decisions in life that you've been putting off, I see you expressing your need to make changes. It's really about fulfilling your dreams. I get hopes. I get a feeling around you of no regrets, not wanting to live with any kind of disappointment. So let's see where it goes, Taurus, for the month of March for you. We have the Four of Swords, the Nine of Cups. There's that wish fulfillment. The World, yeah, you're looking for that completion of that cycle. You're looking for future success. Knight of Swords, speaking that truth. King of Swords, wow, that is wonderful energy. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, okay. We also have the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and the Page of Swords in reverse. And the overall energy for you is the Queen of Swords. Okay. So Taurus, you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it could be a situation here, Taurus, where you're speaking, you're doing a lot of communication with someone around you. Truthful communication, I certainly get that. For you, Taurus, I think that there has been someone around you who you've been putting off a conversation, I feel. But I get you needing to come forward and express what you need to say to this person. And I do get you doing that. Unfortunately, what I get around that is a feeling here of being put back in your place, unfortunately. So you have some kind of formidable opponent around you, Taurus. And when you speak up to this person, it seems like this person really, well, it's kind of like they slam their foot down and they really do put an end to whatever plans you have. Or they want to put an end to plans that you make. I get you in the past almost like hiding out from this person. I get a picture of you in another room. So if you live with this person, if they're a spouse or if they're a family member, I get you in a room by yourself, thinking, concentrating on doing the things that you like. And there's been contentment with that. But it's also lonely. It's isolating. And I feel that you want to put an end to that cycle. There's more to life, you're saying to yourself, Taurus. There's more to life. You want to feel happier. You want to go towards your happiness. You feel like you can achieve something on a wider scale, maybe even a global scale for some of you Taurians. So where there has been this rest, this isolation, I do get you having a renewed sense of who you are as a person. And there's a feeling of getting back on the horse here, where perhaps you may have been knocked down previously in some form. There may have been some past disappointment. I get you trying again, and I get you going to this person and expressing your truth, what you want. And the thing is, you're right to do this. The problem that I see is that this person puts you down. And they put all kinds of doubts in your head. it's to keep you down. I feel it's to prevent you from taking an opportunity around you, to prevent you from achieving a greater success than them. There's a lot of energy around this person of oppression, wanting to keep you there. And so they're saying to you, things like, are you sure you can do this? They're filling your mind with all kinds of negativities. They're making you feel that you can't achieve this and that you need to rethink your life goals. But the thing is, you're very sure you know what you want to do. You know what's going to lead to success for you and what's going to make you happy. And you seem very intent at the beginning of the month to go towards that. But yet towards the end of the month, I get a feeling that this person somehow does something here that throws cold water all over you, Taurus. Why are they doing that? Well, let's have a look. I'm going to look at some Lenormand cards here. I'm going to get one per position. Taurus, what is this person doing? The thing is, all you want is to achieve your dreams, your goals, and it tells me that they are achievable. They are achievable because we have you here thinking very clearly, thinking very logically, very reasoned, and so you have wisdom, you have knowledge to back yourself up. So when you're debating, when you're talking with this person and they're saying these things to you, I feel that you do have the ability to banter back and say, well, no, I actually can do this, and here's X, Y, Z, giving them examples. So you're good at that. You're a good communicator. I see that with Loon. Loon is a very much a card of good communication. So you need to express. You need not to be afraid to express your truth. Because you are on the path of doing the right thing, being on the right side of the law, so to speak. You have the right to speak this. And I don't feel that you're not justified in whatever you're saying, Taurus. That's the thing. So let's get some clarifiers down for Taurus. We'll start with the Four of Swords. Let's get some clarifiers for this reading for Taurus. Okay, let's have a look. We have the Anchor. Yeah, you've been at home a lot. Again, I get huddled down in another room, separate from this individual, I feel. And I get you, although there's stability there, there's also a sense of it not being enough for you. It's not really boredom that I'm sensing, it's more about I can do more, I can achieve more. And for some of you, it's getting out, it's getting out, exploring the world, taking things from a local environment to maybe a global environment. Yeah, the Nine of Cups is something that you want to do. I get movement, travel. So you're wanting to uproot from wherever you feel you have been at rest, your home environment, your hometown. So you're wanting to move on from that, do more, experience more. And the Garden, yeah, it's on a wide scale. You want to achieve a wider scale success. I think that you're already successful for the most part, but you want to achieve more success in your life on a wider scale. Something to do with the public, media, communications. So you may be someone who works in communications. You may be visible in some way, maybe on the TV or in the written or spoken word. That's what I'm picking up here, Taurus. We have the Knight of Swords. I do get that you're wanting to move on from a situation where you have felt trapped. I get the Tower as your workplace. You could work in a large building or a large institution, but you felt like part of the system, like a cog in the wheel, but you're wanting to express who you are more authentically outside of that environment, Taurus. Yeah, the owl on you. And that tells me that you have a lot of wisdom. You're experienced. You know that it's right what you want. You know that you can achieve this, and you know with certainty, because we had that Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You have complete clarity of mind here, what you want to achieve, but yet there seems to be someone who is wanting to keep you maybe under the thumb, or keep you trapped in some way, but it's a pattern. This person does this. I feel like they do it anytime they sense you wanting to uproot, to make changes in your life. They seem to do something here. So let's see, what do they do? We have the birds. Okay. So what this person does is as soon as you speak your truth to them, or they get word that you are wanting to make these changes in your life, that you're wanting to maybe change jobs or relocate and to have more success in your life, they pull out all the stops here and make sure that everyone knows about it. They seem to have a lot of influence. This is someone with a circle of friends or family or acquaintances, and they speak to those friends, and they get those friends working for them so that you hear about it. They may gossip. They may say some things here that prevent you from taking the opportunity. I get that this person can be quite greedy. They're very focused on self, their own self-interest, and I get that they're very focused on the material things, money, acquisitions, having the big house, all of that. So this is someone who is very much a person who will keep up a certain level of lifestyle because they feel that they need to, in their circle of friends, like they need to keep up with the Jones, that kind of thing. And it wears you down. The thing is, you go in all guns blazing, knowing what you want to do, knowing that you're right to do it, and yet this person puts you back down in your place, and you feel like you can't win with them. They really do make you feel. I've got the coffin card here, which speaks of, well, it's kind of like this person just puts an end to your dreams. They're a dream wrecker. They seem to be someone who keeps you in your place, a very dominant type of person, dominating. We've got the Moon card with the Chariot in reverse, and yeah, they make you doubt yourself. They make you doubt your intuition, your instincts, your wisdom, and they make you think, well, maybe I can't pull this off, and so you may have a tendency to back down from this person and let them have their way, saying, okay, you're right, maybe I can't. But why are you listening to this individual, Taurus? The Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah. The thing is, you have to be able to express yourself without fear. For the good of your own mental health, I think you have to speak up. And you have to be able to do so without fear of being punished. I get that this person feels like they can mete out some kind of punishment to you for speaking out, for speaking your truth, Taurus. Wow, let's have a look at that patterns, spider patterns. What is this spider patterns about? Spider card. What is the spider card about for Taurus? The bouquet. Okay, it seems that anytime you feel that sense of happiness and you start to get that feeling of joy back in your life, this comes back around. This person seems to know that, oh no, my Taurus is getting happy again. I better step in and do something here about that. And it's very negative. It's very negative. It's like they don't want you to feel joy, that they don't want you to be happy, Taurus. Let's see, what is the Loon about? The Loon for Taurus. What is this Loon card? The Sun. That's the thing. Listen to the song of your soul. Your soul knows what it wants. You have to trust your instincts, your intuition, because you know. And there's this sense here of, you know what's going to bring you happiness, reward, and success, Taurus. What is the full moon in water? Fulfillment. Full moon in water, fulfillment. I get that it's like an Ace of Cups energy. Yeah. The thing is, you have to look, with the Fox card, you have to look for, you really have to look out for your own interests. This person is. So why aren't you? I get that you need to stand up for yourself here and say, well, look, no, this is what I want. And not back down from this other individual, because I feel like this has happened in the past for you, Taurus. I feel like this person has brought you right back down to earth in the past and prevented you from taking other opportunities. But I don't feel that you're going to do that anymore. At least I hope that you aren't. There is a tendency at the end of the month here for you to back down from this person and say, okay, you win kind of energy, but I really don't want you to do that, Taurus. I want you to really, when this person kind of says what they're going to say here, metes out this punishment, communicates to you in a manipulative kind of fashion, I want you to stand up to that individual, because you have every right to do so. You know what's going to bring you happiness and success. You know you can achieve this as well. And so I think if you come back at this person with your truth, backing it up with wisdom and logic, and not just fantasy or not just dreams or illusions, I think that you could put this person right back in their place. I think it would be a mistake to approach this person without your facts. You need to approach this person with very clear, direct facts. This is someone who won't respond to fantasies or dreams. No, they want to know the essence of how is this going to work for you. So you have to base your talk with this person in facts. So whatever that means to you, you can't just go to this person and say, oh, I want to be an actor. They're going to put you right back down. I mean, you really have to come at your whole life plan for the next 5 years and how you're going to approach this, that kind of thing, so that you can say, okay, look, I've thought of this. So anytime they say, have you thought of this, have you thought of that, try to preempt that and have a response ready for when this person does this, because I think you know what they're going to say to you. So I think you know what kind of person this is and how they're going to react. So I think you have to be ready. You have to be really ready for this person, and be ready with a factual response to any kind of seed of doubt that they want to plant with you, because I get that they do want to plant those seeds of doubt in your mind, because they want to keep you where you're at. They don't want you to move. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to become more successful than them. For your own sake, I feel, and for the sake of your health, I feel like you have to speak out here and not repress anything with this person. They need to know the full truth. Yeah, let's get a card on that Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords energy. I get it as someone around you who's very formidable. They are very smart. Okay, we've got the key. I'm picking that up as freedom. I feel like this person is kind of like the key to your cage. They kind of cage you. And that's this pattern here. They cage you. They keep you trapped with this Spider card. But I also get that if you recognize this and you're ready for them, that you can achieve freedom from this cage. That's the solution. You have to have a solution ready for the problem that you know is going to arise. You know this person's a problem. You've experienced it and you know. But I don't feel, Taurus, that this time it's going to be as easy for this person to knock you back down. They're going to try, but if you're ready for them and you have a solution to the problem, then I think you'll be much better position. Yeah, you've had this stirring within the soul, and you know what you want to do. It may have been pure imagination in the past, yeah, but I get now it's more factually based that you can actually achieve this, Taurus. And so now you have to use that knowledge. You're already a good speaker. I feel that you're fine with communication. And basing that communication, backing it up with facts, I think it's very powerful energy. You do have this sense of, well, I get family. Yeah, I do get that this person is family. And you are someone who, family love is important. I get that. And protection. So you're usually a protector, a provider, someone who has that role around this person, I feel, male or female. But I get an energy around you of wanting to be a bit more independent, gain your freedom from this, or be alone. That kind of energy. It's a soul stirring within. Yeah, I think that in the past this individual has branded you as a dreamer. But I get that you're hearing this call of the soul, this freedom's call, if you will, from spirit. And while you have been there for this person, and you've felt trapped with that person, I get that you are, and you've been loyal to this person too. I get loyalty with this. So I'm not picking up cheating or anything like that. It's just that you want to be free of this, something that has held you back from this dream, this vision that you have. And I get you knowing that you're going to achieve success with this. You have some kind of inner deep knowing, some insight. It's come to you from spirit, I feel. You've received those spiritual downloads, so you know. And you're needing to act within your own best interests towards achieving this goal. But meanwhile, you've got this blockage with this person who's kept you trapped, Taurus. So let's have a look. I'm going to get one more card from the Botanical Inspirations for Taurus. What's the message for Taurus, please? For Taurus. Okay, we have the nasturtium. Victory and conquest. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. You know, I'm going to leave you with that. I think it says it all, really. It's a wonderful quote. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Lao Tzu. He who controls others may be powerful, and this person thinks they're very powerful because they're controlling and manipulative. It's a pattern. But he who has mastered himself is mightier still, and I think that's you. After you taking some time out to master the self, to heal, to gain this knowledge, this strength within, to know who you are as a person, I feel that you'll be able to stand toe-to-toe with this individual. No longer just the dreamer here, but the doer, the thinker, the intellectual, and someone who's going to stand up for themselves. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Taurus, and wish you all the very best with this. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share. If you're a new subscriber, please be sure to press that bell. That way you get the notification. Thanks again, Taurus. Please take care for the rest of March, and bye for now.